How leasing functions can be easily understood. A lessor buys something, for example a car, an office building, a train, a computer or office furniture, and permits a lessee to use the object for a limited time period. The leased object remains the property of the lessor and is recognized in its balance sheet as an asset. After the expiry of the agreed leasing period, there are two options. The leased object is either returned to the lessor or it is bought by the lessee at a residual value. The buyer may also be a third party. During the life of the leasing contract, the lessee pays a pre-agreed fee for the use. These are the monthly leasing installments. One could also refer to these payments simply as rent. There is a major difference, though, between leasing and classic renting. Under rental contracts, the lessor is normally responsible for servicing and maintenance. Under lease contracts, these tasks are the responsibility of the lessee. A person who leases a car must maintain it in good order. In practice, for private individuals, only car leasing plays a role. For many companies, however, the question is whether to buy or lease buildings, production equipment, or office furniture. The lease option means that capital is saved and liquidity is higher. In contrast to a loan, no further collateral needs to be deposited, and the creditworthiness of the lessee remains unaffected by the size of the leasing contract. In many cases, however, this variant is slightly more expensive. The leasing installments can be higher than the costs of a loan-financed purchase. In many countries, corporate taxation rules allow companies to deduct the leasing installments as a business expense, which is not possible for loan repayments. Generally, we differentiate between operating leasing and finance leasing. Under operating leasing, the lessee is granted a short-term right of use that can usually be terminated at any time. This type serves mainly as a temporary bridge to overcome bottlenecks. The same leased object is passed on subsequently to several lessees. Finance leasing, which is the more frequent variant, involves medium and long-term contracts. The leasing period is then closer to the life of the respective object leased. A special form of leasing is the sale and leaseback model. In this case, the lessee first sells the object to the lessor and then leases it back. This variant became more publicity in the recent past because a number of cities and municipalities sold their buses, subways, even their sewer systems to US investors and then immediately lease them back. Leasing is a popular financing variant. Alone in 2013, there were almost 170,000 new leasing contracts with a total volume of 5.7 billion euro in Austria.